I just wanted to remind everyone that Digital Learning Day is February 1st. If you need more information, you can go to digitallearningday.org. Cheatham is going to celebrate on February 2nd and participate that way since there is a 5th grade simulation. Also, the Smartboard tips are on my website. They're also in the L drive. I've also posted the solution to challenge number 1, and I want to thank everyone that participated and sent those in to me. I compiled a list, which this is found on the L drive in the Smartboard tips folder, but I will attach it to the email I'm sending. These are websites that I've come across through webinars that I've been taking, other booklets I've been reading. I have not tried every single one. I have gone to every single one on Citrix, and I did note which ones are blocked, but they're also categorized for you. So if you want some audio, there's ones that record your voice, or there's free sound files. There are file converters, which will convert your different files to different formats. Some great geography ones, graphing, images. I'm going to show you this website, blabberize.com. I think you'll have fun with that one. Also, there's some math ones that give you different, like this one has whiteboard resources, e-manipulative, things that you can definitely use. Different organizational ones, like this one is a sharing space, live binders, file sharing, Wall Wisher, which I know a lot of you have heard of. There's lots of different websites that do this. There's the word clouds as well. There's a couple different ones. Worded Out, Poplet. There's also an iPad app for that. Wordle, which we've heard of. Then there's different ways to present information. A lot of these we have heard of. Prezi. I'm going to show you a photo peach activity that I'm going to do this week. Then there's some different rubrics. And then there is different resources, more than what we know. We do know about the Exchange. This one right here is actually one of the trainers I did a webinar with. And so she has lots of resources on her delicious.com site. There is the EdCompass blog. There's also some other sites that I found that have some great tools for the smartboard. Goes farther, there's some social media, and then there's just some things to help you, like the My Signups and the Sign Up Geniuses, Teacher Domain, Poll Everywhere, which we've heard of. There's a couple of them that create timelines that I found, some timers. This one actually has the shape of an egg, and it's like an egg timer. And then we get into all the different video ones that do different things. The speaking avatars, the creating videos, the screencasts, and different instructional videos. There's even one that will take your YouTube videos and make them so that it doesn't have all the advertisements and things. So I will attach this. There are about 120 of them. This is the viewpure.com. You can go to a YouTube video and it'll take out all the ads that are on the edges so that the kids don't see that. Study Shack, Quizlet, we've seen those. Storybird, you can create a picture book. The kids can create picture books, different bibliographies. And then word processors and read ebooks and create their own ebooks. So just a lot of things that I found. If you have a site that you love to use and has lots of resources, send it to me and I'll add it to the one that's on the L drive. This is my blabberize.com. These are a couple that I've made. Here's one that I made just a little while ago just to show you. Did you know you can make any picture talk? All you have to do is put a mouse on it and it records your voice or a sound. Very simple. It took me just a few minutes. This is what I'm going to use in class this week. fun to start off your unit for the kids. Photo Peach is another thing I'm going to be using this week as a little quiz. You can add text and questions and music. It's like a slideshow. The music isn't playing right now. But you can do any types of questions, and what it does is it gives the kids to think. You can put any pictures, and it goes through the questions. It's just another fun way to answer questions for the kids. So we'll stop that one. You can add as many pictures. It's really quick. On one of the webinars I had this last week, the presenter said they do this in their science classes, and I found it interesting. He calls it AEIOU, adjective, emotion, interest, O, and So what I'll do is I'll show the kids this and explain, that these are the things they're doing, and then I'll show a quick, 2-minute video clip of something, and then kind of describe it. So they're either using a word to describe what they saw, or they're describing how it made them feel. What did you find interesting? What did you discover? Or what made them think or wonder? And it's just a way to get the kids to think about what they're seeing and express it. And it's a great opener to your class, a great way to engage your kids. And then also comprehension of text. So we'll read the slides together, and we'll make this full screen. We'll go through the slides and discuss them. And then the kids will have to, which 5 statements best summarize the information. Now, I could give the kids a handout and ask them to highlight. This just makes it a little more interactive. So if they come up and they say, we don't really need this statement, they click it and I put motion on it so it will disappear. So they can get rid of the ones they don't like or they think that isn't the best summary. And then they say these 5. So then another kid may have a different feeling, so you can just go back and go forward again, and they all show up. So another kid can talk about what they think the summary should be. So it's just a good way to make something like an article or a text or a worksheet a little more interactive and get your kids thinking about what they're reading. I think that's it for now. If you have any questions for me, just let me know. And the tips are on my website, and I will attach the website list. Thanks.